Good day, class. I am Raven C. Oreliosa, your teacher for today. So, before anything else, I would like to ask everyone how's your day? How's everybody doing? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling all right? Okay, thank you so much, students. I hope you're going to pay attention and listen to our discussion today. Okay, now let us do a short activity first, which is called Show Me How You Hashtag. I'm gonna ask you a short question, and your answer should start with the word hashtag. So, what do you think are the reasons why only a few Filipinos are able to get a college degree? Certainly, there are a lot of factors why only a few Filipinos are able to get a college degree, and one of the main factors is poverty. Furthermore, it is undeniable that the primary factor preventing many students from continuing their studies is poverty, particularly in the tertiary level. Some opted to work instead in order to support their families, and this is one of the main reasons why free education is made possible. Once again, good day, class. Since we are now done with lesson 5 in module 6, now we are going to proceed to the last lesson in this module, which tackles the RA 10931, also known as Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. The objectives for this lesson is to discuss the government subsidies provided in Republic Act number 10931 and discover the impact government subsidies to its beneficiaries. On August 3, 2017, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte signed the law as his administration's commitment to ensure that quality and affordable education is accessible for all. The Free Education Law is the Republic Act number 10931, also known as Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act of 2017, or which stands in its full title, an act promoting universal access to quality tertiary education by providing for free tuition and other school fees in state universities and college, local universities and colleges, and state-run technical vocational institutions, establishing the tertiary education subsidy and student loan program, strengthening the unified student financial assistance system for tertiary education and appropriating funds therefore. So in short, this law ensures government full subsidy to students who intend to earn tertiary or technical vocational education. It is also a commitment to provide quality and affordable education for all. So, it started to be implemented in school year 2018 to 2019 in state universities and colleges, or SUCs, local universities and colleges, or LUCs, and technical vocational institutions, or TVIs, across the Philippines. Now, there are four main programs under RA 10931, which includes free higher education, tertiary education subsidy, free tech voc, education and training, and student loan program. Without further ado, let's dig in first to the fully higher education in SUCs and LUCs, wherein only state and local universities and colleges are mentioned, meaning the private colleges are not included in this program. So what is this program for? It is for all Filipino students who are either currently enrolled or shall be enrolled at any time thereafter in courses or programs leading to bachelor's degree in any SUCs and LUCs shall be exempted from paying tuition and other school fees for units enrolled in. It says here that all Filipino students, meaning only Filipino students, can benefit from it. And when we say anytime, it's possible if you enrolled in first sem, second sem, or summer. In short, if you're enrolled in a program leading to a bachelor's degree in a SUC or LUC, then you don't have to pay anything or wala na kay bayaran. Now, the provider under this particular program is all SUCs and CHAD recognized LUCs. So, if accepted na ka sa SUC anywhere here in the Philippines, then you can avail this program. But I just want to emphasize the CHAD recognized LUCs because dili tanan LUC kay recognized by CHAD. There are still LUCs that have some requirements needed to comply for them to be registered. Okay? However, there are some exemptions under this program, which are those students who have already obtained a bachelor's degree, students who have failed to comply with the admission and or retention policies of the SUCs or LUCs. So, as a student under this program, you really need to read the handbook of your schools with regards to the admission and retention policies to be aware. Next are the students who failed to complete their bachelor's degree within the period prescribed in their chosen program. For example, is the Bachelor of Education, which is a 4-year course, right? And if you fail to complete that in a given period, that's the time you'll be opt out in the program. Though you can still continue your study to that university, but this time you need to pay for your schooling. Lastly are those students who voluntarily opt out from this program. Next are the benefits once you become a beneficiary of this program. First is the free tuition for all courses or subjects or classes enrolled in during a particular semester and free miscellaneous and other school fees and similar or related fees. And we currently benefit from this and we feel fortunate and blessed for it, right? Okay, now let's proceed to the second one, the Tertiary Education Subsidy or TES. Under the first program, which is the Free Higher Education Subsidy, I've mentioned the LUC and SUC, but this time the private higher education institutions are now included. And the purpose is to support the cost of tertiary education beneficiaries. But today's program is subject to prioritization and availability of the funds. Note that when referring to all Filipino students, there is a problem as the government allocates a specific budget for Republic Act implementation each year. Unfortunately, the allocated budget may not cover everyone. This limitation is explicitly addressed in the implementing rules and regulations or the IRR, making it clear the tertiary education subsidy program under this act will undergo prioritization based on the availability of funds. So, who really are the priorities that will be covered by the subsidy? First are the ESG PPA grantees or expanded students grants in aid program for poverty alleviation. Usually, they are enrolled in the SUCs or state universities and colleges. Second are the ongoing TDP TES grantees. TDP means Tulong Dunong Program. Third are students enrolled in Philippines higher institutions situated in municipality or city with no existing SUCs or LUCs, and the students must be residents of that municipality. And lastly, those students that belong to the listahan of the SWD. Now, let's move on to the next program, which is Free Technical Vocational Education and Training, or Free TVET, wherein the one that immediately comes to mind is TESDA. When we say TVET, or Technical Vocational Education and Training, it refers to the portion of the educational system that offers employment related courses and training programs to help young students or trainees make the transition from secondary education to the workforce and fill open positions with skilled apprentices. Thus, the primary goal of this curriculum is to assist students in obtaining stable employment following their secondary school. And those who can avail to this program are all Filipino learners enrolled in their National Certificate 2 in any public, technical vocational institutions or TVI registered with the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA. Having a national certificate is therefore based on level, and this program only covers NC1 or NC2. These are only available at training centers and institutions that are registered with TESTA. If you already have an NC2 but still want to take additional training to advance your certificate, you can do so, but it's not free anymore, which was stated here, wherein it says that those who can't avail are the following: students who have obtained a bachelor's degree, received a certificate or diploma for technical vocational courses equivalent to at least National Certificate 3 and above. And there are other schools wherein they offer TVL track there and all the training tools and other things they need for practice, OJT, and demonstration are free. And just like what's stated here, they stopped at NC2 because that's the only one that was free. Next are those students who fail in any course enrolled in during the program. So if you didn't finish your enrolled course, that's the time you'll be not included. So, what are the benefits if you are a beneficiary of this program? The benefits are first, free tuition and other school fees. Learners shall be given allowance to support their training expenses, living allowance, national competency assessment fee, and starter toolkits. And all TVET programs in public institutions registered with TESDA shall be free. And now let's proceed to the last program on the Republic Act 10931, which is the Student Loan Program or SLP for tertiary education that supports further cost of tertiary education or any part or of portion thereof. A student loan program for tertiary education is hereby likewise established for all Filipino students who shall enroll in SUCs, LUCs, private higher education institution, and TVET program in all technical vocational institutions registered under the TESDA. You can avail the program to cover the cost of your review exams for licenses issued by the Professional Regulations Commissions or the PRC. The loan amount or a portion of it will be deducted from the monthly employee's monthly government service insurance or known as GSIS or Social Security System or known as SSS contribution. And payment will commence once the beneficiary already has secure work with compensation, remuneration, or earnings that reaches the compulsory repayment threshold or CRT. And now, even Land Bank and some banks around the Philippines are now offering educational student loans. And that's it. That's the four main program on the Republic Act 10931, also known as Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act. In summary, RA 10931 has a significant positive impact on students by reducing financial barriers, promoting equal opportunities, and fostering diverse educational pathways, ultimately contributing to the goal of universal access to quality tertiary education in the Philippines. So that is all. So do you have any questions? Clarifications? Okay, that is all. I am Raven C. Aureliosa once again, and thank you for listening. And that's the end of the Module 6.